we've got 10 points in 10 minutes with Ann Hince.
Hello, well, it's lovely to be back. I have 10 points here. And I'm actually going to read some of them from my notes because I can't remember my 10 points straight away. So let's start. The first one is, I recommend people really getting a hold of the concept of I don't know what I don't know, to help open our minds to new experiences. Another way of saying that is I am not yet aware of what I don't know yet. So I took that phrase, I don't know what I don't know, and really tried to understand it. And I would ask myself, when I would hear spiritual teachers talking, I would ask myself, okay, so what is it they know that I don't yet know? What is it they're seeing that I can't yet see? And I use that to help me along my path. Number 2, the law of attraction is working all the time, every second of every day. So everything around us is the result of the signal that we have been emitting. So think about that for a moment, because we often don't want to believe that. We don't want to take responsibility for everything that's around us. But imagine for a moment that it is true and that we can take responsibility for it. So then if we have things around us that we don't like, maybe it's physical experiences or relationships, then to change what we're getting, we actually have to change the signal that we're emitting right now. So what I found out from my experience is that the biggest part of that signal is the experiences or the trauma or the memories that we hold inside of ourselves from our past. Number 3, memories and emotions and trauma are stored physically inside of our body. So my experience, that is held as tension in the connective tissue. So a big part of that is realizing that the memories and emotions, it's obvious when we think about it, they don't exist outside of ourselves. That the memories don't exist anywhere else. They only exist inside of us. Number 4, these negative emotions and memories are simply stuck energy. Other words could be energy blockage, stress, tension, darkness, or shadow. That's used a lot. And this energy, it's just stuck. It wants to leave, and it will leave once it's been fully accepted and acknowledged. Number 5, EFT, which is short for emotional freedom technique, is also called tapping. It is a deceptively simple technique that we can use for releasing this stuck emotion, this stuck trauma or stress or pain. It's free, it's easy to learn, and you can learn it in 10 minutes. Number 6, as we release this past burden, which I also call that resistance, it's our inner resistance, then our awareness expands. It expands from outside of ourselves. We have all this resistance to looking inside. And then as we start to look inside, it comes closer. Our awareness comes closer. We start to become aware of our emotions. And then as it keeps going, we become aware of the physical sensations around the emotions or underneath the emotions. And then we become aware at a deeper level, actually inside the physical body itself. So that is an expansion of awareness. 7, once we are aware of the physical sensations underneath the emotions, we work with the emotions with EFT, but once we are aware at a deeper level of these physical sensations, then we can actually feel them. We can put our awareness on them. We can accept them as they are. We don't want to change them in any way. We just want to feel those emotions, those physical sensations, and they will dissipate. We may have to do it over and over and over again with the same feeling or the same emotional thoughts, but it will dissipate and release. Number 8. We have so much tension stored inside of our physical body that we are not aware of. So you may be listening to this and thinking, oh, I don't have any stored tension. I feel fine. But in fact, you may simply just not be aware of it yet. I certainly was not aware of it until I was ready. I had an orthodontist tell me I must have so much tension stored inside of my face, my head, because I had migraines. And I said, no, I don't think so, because I was just not aware of it. So as we release this tension that we are aware of now, then the next layer will be shown to us. And then our awareness gets deeper, it expands as we do that, one step at a time. So as we release this past, we're only shown what we're ready to work on at each step. We're not shown the full amount of the tension we have. We're just shown that one level of stuck energy. We can work on that, and then we're shown the next level. Okay, number 9. I believe we all have the capacity to sense inside of ourselves, to release this tension, and even to shift the bones like I have done. But it takes willingness and it takes determination to do this work. And in my experience, willingness and determination come through suffering. Those who've had a beautiful life with no suffering, they don't have the will and the determination to do this work because they don't need to. And number 10, there is so much more to life than we know is possible. We just are not aware of it yet. So the deeper our awareness comes on the inside, the deeper our awareness is on the outside. The more relaxed our body is on the inside, the more relaxed our life is on the outside. The more balanced we are on the inside, the more balanced we are emotionally and physically on the outside. The more we can sense energy inside of ourselves, the more we can sense energy in others and outside of ourselves. And that is it. That is the 10 steps.
Wow. Ann Hince with 10 points in 10 minutes. Guys, look after yourself and live with passion.